My name is Haneen. I am CEO and co-founder of Locumunity.
Welcome to Smith Tower.
As a physician, I noted that there is no cost-effective way for medical facilities to connect with job-seeking physicians. The temporary healthcare staffing industry is a $16 billion industry dominated by expensive recruitment agencies. Locumunity creates a centralized marketplace that directly connects job-seeking physicians with medical facilities. We strive to be a data and community-driven platform. We launched in Canada April 2017 and have 13% of temporary doctors registered. During Techstars Seattle, we launched a test pilot in Washington State, and in a short period of time, we're able to create partnerships with some of the most trusted and respected names in healthcare.
So is this a service where me as a graduating physician would go to try to find my first job, or is it more for folks that are seeking to move from one location to another?
For both, we're trying to follow the physician throughout their life stages, so trying to get them during residency, so that is one of our marketing campaigns is for residency programs, and then trying to follow the physician throughout their lifestyle and life stages and provide them value in the job search throughout that. So whether they're looking for permanent or temporary or telehealth, we're that platform for you.
Tell me more about how the business works.
We basically switched to a transaction-based revenue model in Canada recently, and so what happens is the medical facility pays Locumunity the physician wage plus a transaction fee, and then we pay the physician their wage. And so that way they're guaranteed every 2 weeks they're getting paid, they're not waiting for government reimbursements to come through, et cetera, et cetera.
About how many transactions have you done so far, or placements have you had in Canada or the US?
So in Canada, we just switched to that transaction-based revenue model from a subscription-based. July 16th was our official launch. We had 40 clinics sign contracts saying they're willing to pay. We've had already one locum placement go through, and we have 3 upcoming ones in the next month.
So why is this better for the employers?
Because you're connecting them with a large pool of qualified candidates that they otherwise wouldn't have come across. A lot of connections right now happen word of mouth, in the hallways. It's very inefficient, fragmented job posting boards. There's no cohesive way for these medical facilities to access candidates across the country.
So not cheaper, just better?
And cheaper, yes. So in Canada, we're filling a void. Recruitment agencies are not very well used because they are very expensive, and then there's fragmented government job posting boards, and there's nothing in between, and that's where Locumunity is coming through. In the US, it's very heavily dominated by recruitment agencies that charge very high commissions, 30 to 60% commission. And so we are coming in the US at a 15% transaction fee, which definitely is undercutting the competitor by 50%.
And do you get just this one-time transaction fee, or do you get a cut of the physician's salary over time?
It's the cut of the physician's salary over time. So if you can think of it per day or per hour, it's a transaction fee. So if they work longer, obviously then it's a higher cut. So it's a cut of the total salary paid to the physician. We do have a flat fee for permanent placements.
Given that you're faster and better, what's standing in the way of growth?
Funding for us has been the main thing to expand into the US. We don't want to spread ourselves too thin, handling 2 markets. In Canada, really, it's the marketing and having the budget to do lots of marketing. The more I do this, the more I truly see the need and the desperation of these clinics wanting to find this coverage and wanting to link up with physicians.